It's Wellness Nerd Out time! What's up, guys? Happy Wellness Nerd Out time. And a very happy birthday to Rob Maloney and Tom Hardy. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you have a great day. This one's absolutely for you. We'll talk about them in a little bit. Capsaicin. What is it? I see it in my supplement that says it's reducing inflammation, or maybe something that promotes fat burning, maybe something that's even said to prevent cancer. What's the short truth of capsaicin? Margie, how you doing, baby? Love you. What's going on? So the short truth of capsaicin, first let's say where we can find it. We can find capsaicin in chili peppers, hot foods that burn your face off. So things like chili peppers, habaneros, jalapenos. And capsaicin acts on adrenaline receptor. So it stimulates adrenaline receptors and acts on TRPV1, transient receptor potential vanilloid subtype 1 is what it stands for. Just a non-specific cation channel in many sensory nerve fibers. And so it does that like Evodia ruticarpa does. If you were with us for the day talking about it may promote fat burning, Evodia. That's the proposed mechanism. But by doing this, by stimulating these adrenaline receptors and TRPV1, capsaicin increases body heat quickly. And so it's been thought that maybe this would promote fat burning, right? And also, again, it's been, thought to maybe prevent cancer. Cell development, here's the truth. Minimal potency, and due to, based on human clinical trials, we see minimal potency for capsaicin to promote fat burning, indeterminate potency for preventing cancer, but decently effective potency for reducing inflammation. And the reason is it reduces substance P, does capsaicin, and substance P is an 11 amino acid polypeptide. But yeah, whatever, that's just what it is. And substance P is involved in the pro-inflammatory pathway, so promotes inflammation, and it's involved in the sensory pathway for pain as well. So if we can reduce or inhibit, promote the breakdown of substance P, anything like that, effectively we can reduce inflammation to a degree. And so that's probably what it's best known for, capsaicin. So before we go, we got to say happy birthday to Tom Hardy. Happy birthday, brother. Tommy, when I think of you, I think of a big lug. I saw a fight in my kitchen at one of my house parties, and that was wild and crazy. I remember a bunch of us were in there just scrapping. I don't know why this just came into my head, but that's just an image that popped into my head. I also picture you at 4th of July parties, just smacked, having a great time. But I also picture you smacking people on the rugby field. So, props to you, brother. I always had fun playing next to you because you're crazy. I talked last year, I think, about on One Wellness, how you came back and we were playing West Virginia in that bowl game, and you came out of the scrum, these kids on the ground, and you're like, that kid's an All-American. I just broke his nose. I was like, you're a psycho, dude. Cool. Let's hope we win, But dude, you're a good guy. You're a fun guy, and I know I'll see you on the 4th of July. So if I don't before then, you better be there, you bastard. Happy birthday. Enjoy it. All right, at least the rest of it. Rob Maloney. Happy birthday, dude. Rob, when I think of you, I think of someone that I spent a lot of time with throughout my undergraduate career and at Stony Brook and in rugby and, outside of rugby, just hanging out, but also somebody I spent a lot of time with through the COVID pandemic, at least when it first kind of came on. And you were living at the house for a while, We were hanging out every day. We got even closer during that time. We were doing 113 sets of pull-ups at 4 a.m, and then go getting 6 deli sandwiches and just sampling them all and passing them back and forth, which was super fun. We would go to the beach, watch the sunrise, smoke a cigar. Man, I think that actually was the same day. That sticks out in my memory. Giving flowers to that day. Only we know what that means. But definitely imprinted in my memory, man. And when I think of you, I think of somebody that really has their shit together, to be honest, which is phenomenal, and I'm so proud of you for that. You're somebody that never would have accepted anything less. We were hanging out during COVID, and it was kind of an unsure time, for both of us. I mean, my Part 4 boards kept getting canceled, and I was pushed back 9 months to a year on that. so I couldn't get my chiropractic career started. You were in a time where you had graduated undergrad, but you were determining your next step in life, and you got a full scholarship to Arizona State to get your MBA. If you never made that effort every day doing research and in that quiet time that COVID was, when you don't have to do anything, right? If you didn't make such good use of that time, you wouldn't be where you are today, and I'm so proud of you for that. Your ability to recognize that fact and that time, and the effectiveness of just being persistent, and never accepting anything less than something great, even though you didn't know exactly what it would be. And it turned out to, of course, be something great. You graduate soon here. So happy birthday, man. I think of someone too, when I think of you, you're so sociable, you're gregarious, to the max. And, everybody knows that. You're such a likable guy. You're so real. I always appreciated that, yet respectful at the same time. And you just have such a positive energy about you. Rob also will go out of his way for anyone. He'll come home, he'll have a couple weeks, and he'll have it scheduled so that he can make sure that he sees everyone that he loves. And I'm fortunate enough to be on that list. I'm really looking forward to seeing you. And it's always an absolute pleasure, man. Maybe we can have a cigar, kick back, and a nice conversation, and we don't need much else than that. So happy birthday, man. Also, I got to mention, Rob is a good rugby player too. We played at Stony Brook. We played on Long Island. And, technically good. You always study something so hard technically, and with repetition, you just get better and better and better. And I saw that in the regard of rugby as well. So, credit to you for that as well. Hope you had a great day. Have such a happy birthday. And this one is forever your day in the book of Wen Wellness, along with Tom Hardy. Of course, I didn't forget about you, you big bastard. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you very much. Maxie, what's up, man? See you in a couple of minutes. Really like 2 minutes. I'm going to finish this and come over. Have a great night. Happy Wen Wellness. Thanks.